Welcome everybody to AP Games. We're playing Slay the Spire here today on the channel. If it's your first time here on the channel, so glad to have you. Hopefully you enjoy yourself enough to hit like and subscribe. Alright, let's go ahead and hit play. Let's get to it. So this is early access. So we've got access to two different characters here. We've got the Ironclad and we've got the Silent. I'm going to start with the Ironclad just because it's the first one I tried. It's the first one you can do. So the Ironclad, basically a warrior type character, remaining soldier of the Ironclads, soul to soul, to harness demonic energy. So at the end of each combat, you heal 6 hit points. So if you guys have ever played Hearthstone dungeon runs, this is kind of like Hearthstone dungeon runs. So Act 1, we've got this big sperm whale looking thing here. Another try, so we talk to him. And we've got the opportunity to get a couple, basically to customize our deck a little bit here with this game. So we've got add a random card, 100 gold, lose 50% of my health, and transform 2 cards, or lose my starting relic, which is the Burning Blood, and get a random boss relic. So we're going to take a look at the map here. See, we do have a merchant pretty early on here, but chances are I'm actually going to go up this way through the mysteries. I like mystery boxes. So let's go ahead and obtain a rare random card. Offering. Okay, great. That's a pretty decent one. So there we go. We got ourselves a nice card to start off with. So we're looking at here at the map, and we've got a couple different types of encounters. So we've got regular minions that we can go for. We got elite minions, and then eventually we get up to the boss right up there. We've got fires, which is where we can heal and upgrade our cards and that sort of stuff. Merchants here, and then we've got mystery boxes. I like mystery boxes, so let's go for this right side here. All right, so Slay the Spire, a nice little indie game. So we're going to go ahead and defend up here real quick, and then do some attack damage to this louse. In true RPG fashion, we're starting off by killing giant lice, basically. So we cycle through our cards. All right, lose 4 hit points, gain 2 energy, draw 3 cards, exhaust. I don't think we need to use that card at this point. We'll go ahead and take out these guys, and then, all right. So before moving on, a couple different things. So we've got skill cards like these. Basically, they allow you to do special stuff, usually defense, sometimes other interesting things like offering. We've got attack cards, which obviously they attack, they deal damage, and then there's also powers. We'll eventually get a power probably this run. Every time that you play a card, or if you have a card that you don't use in your hand, it gets shuffled into your discard pile. Eventually, once you run out of cards in your draw pile, they get shuffled back. So we'll do some damage here, and we'll see, gain our 6 health back because of our starting relic. So we got Heavy Blade, Spot Weakness, and Blood for Blood. I like Blood for Blood. Costs 1 energy less for each time you lose hit points in combat. Deal 16 damage. That's a pretty decent one. Alright, what's in the mystery box? Got a little text adventure here. You happen upon a large group of what purple fire spirits dancing around a large bonfire. Spirits toss small bones and fragments into the fire, which brilliantly erupt each time. As you approach the spirits, all turn to you expectantly. Offer. Receive a reward based on the offer. Alright, so I think that it's fitting that we give an offering for this offer. Alright, the flames. You toss an offering into the bonfire. The flames burst, nearly knock you off your feet. The fire doubles in strength. The spirits dance around you excitedly, merging into your form, filling you with warmth and strength. Your max hit points increased by 10, and you're healed to full HP. So, healing to full HP, not super useful for us, but let's keep going on the mystery boxes. You can get some cool stuff here. All right, hello friend, I'm a cleric. Are you interested in my services? Remove a card from your deck. Yes, let's do that actually. So these starting cards are okay. They're not great. Every chance that you have to get rid of a card, if you can get rid of a card, one of these guys. So get rid of one of those because they're not so good. You want to keep your deck nice and small since you're cycling through it a lot. Basically, it's better to have fewer high quality cards than it is to have lots of cards that aren't of great quality. At least that's my philosophy on it. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll defend and we'll bash this guy, and we'll apply vulnerable to him. So vulnerable, he'll take 50% more damage for the next 2 turns. So that'll come in handy. Alright, we'll defend up, and then we'll do double strike. And then, so there's a bunch of different status effects as well. So I've got weakened where I deal less damage. His vulnerable has worn off now. Let's go ahead and defend once. And bash here to get him vulnerable again. we'll heal up some of this damage that we're taking. So I'm not too concerned about it. I'm by no means an expert player, however. I do alright. I'm sure that there will be a misplay here every now and again. Alright, so here we are. We've got a skill, a power, and an attack. This is what I was talking about. So an attack, headbutt. I like headbutt. You're able to choose a card from your discard pile, put it on top of your draw pile, so you can always cycle through and get the good cards that you want. Feel no pain. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain 4 block. So power is basically, once you apply them in combat, they stay active for that combat, and this card is taken out of your deck. It's exhausted. And then we've got armaments. Gain 5 block. Upgrade a card in your hand for the rest of the combat. Both of armaments and headbutt I like. Let's go ahead and go for armaments, though. We can show upgrading cards here in just a moment. So we'll do minion, fire. Yeah, I like this track a little bit better. So we'll do minion, fire, elite, and then merchant. Alright, let's go ahead and do an upgrade. We'll upgrade this block, so that way we block all the damage, deal a little damage to him, and we don't take any damage in return. So the Ironclad is more of a, like I said, a straightforward kind of warrior type. Let's go ahead and defend and use bash on him, make him vulnerable. So we're gonna lose a couple hit points there, not too shabby. All right, he got his defense up, so we gonna block, and then boom, and boom. So the other thing, the reason you go for elites is that you're able to get relics off of elites, which is handy. Let's go ahead and bash and do some more damage to him. And these are your enemy intents. So this is how you're able to plan out your different attacks. So you can see that he is going to attack me, and he's also going to block as well. Let's use blood for blood. Boom. There we go. So you can plan your turns around the enemy intents. You also got potions, so a block potion. That's nice. Potion, this will last for 1 turn, just like normal block. Pommel strike. Good. I like cycling through cards. So we have the chance to either rest, heal for 30% of our max HP, which is not really a good deal right now. So we're going to go ahead and smith up, and we're going to smith up armaments actually. So the increased version, gain 5 block, all cards in your hand are upgraded for the rest of the combat. So that's a nice little bonus. All right. So let's go for an elite, and we've got the 3 obelisk things, I guess. All right, let's go ahead and block. Yeah, we'll do 2 blocks, and we'll let's take out this guy. So I tend to like to go. Ah, shoot, that stinks. Armaments would have been really nice. I tend to like to go for this fight. I tend to like to go for getting rid of the one with targeting the one that has the least number of hit points, basically. Okay. So no defense here, so let's just go ahead and all-out attack. The reason I avoid putting vulnerable on him is because he's got artifact, negates 1 debuff, and overall I'm going to get more damage than if that debuff. I could have used my block potion, I realized. I'm going to get more damage off on him if I just use 3 strikes. So the power that they're using is adding days to my hands, so they're unplayable statuses. So these are not good, but we'll make do. Let's go ahead and gain 5 block and upgrade all my cards. Go ahead and take out this boy right here, and go ahead and defend. So dazed, it gets exhausted after it goes through my hand. So basically it just takes up a card draw, which is annoying, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Couple blocks, and let's just start working on this next guy here. Alright. Pommel strike, definitely, because it draws... Ah, shoot. Because it draws a card and it does more damage than a regular strike. Discard pile, we're going to get a bash. And a... Was it? Dazed. And what else we get? More dazed. Alright. So we play the only 2 cards that we can play. So I tried to... So I applied the debuff there. His artifact is now gone, which is handy. It's a little too late, though. We have... Okay, well, I guess we're just playing all defense this turn. There's no real upside or downside to playing that extra defense at the moment. There are some relics that you can get that will retain energy from turn to turn. And so in that case, I wouldn't have played that extra attack, or that extra defense. 18 plus, okay, 12, 18, that's 30, 39. Actually, we can outright kill this guy in the back. So let's go ahead and do that. Exactly lethal. Boom. Good stuff. Now we just have this weekend guy to deal with. So this is definitely, I have been playing Slay the Spire obsessively since I was able to get access. Regal Pillow. Heal and so this is a new relic that we got, so we can heal additional 15 hit points when we rest. Block Potion as well. We can get the offering back if we wanted to. Otherwise, we've got Flame Barrier. Gain 12 block whenever you're attacked this turn. Deal 4 damage to the attacker. Or Heavy Blade. This is a good defensive skill. We got a pretty small deck at the moment. Let's go with Flame Barrier. I like that. Alright, on to the Merchant. What you got for me, bud? Alright. So we got some relics that we don't have enough money to buy. That's okay. We can also remove a card if we want to do that. And we've also got Shrug It Off. Looks pretty good. Searing Blow. Could be okay. Feel No Pain whenever card's exhausted. I don't like exhaust cards that much. I do like card draw, though. The problem is that we don't have enough money to do both card draw and card removal. Let's go ahead and do Shrug It Off. And I think we'll be good from there. Alright, so we get ourselves another relic, another treasure chest. What do we got? Ah, Gira. We can now gain strength at rest sites by using that. So strength is the stat that increases your damage. So every 1 additional strength, you do 1 additional damage for each attack. That's a lot of damage coming in. Let's do some blocking, and then let's get rid of the Louse. So you got... So the Louse's special ability gives it that block. Block goes away after a turn. So basically, I just attack it once, it gets the block, and then I just don't attack it again, wait for the block to go away, and now I can kill it this turn. So we'll gain 12 block here. Just do the strike there. And we can see the nice little barrier that we had there. Okay, this is looking like an armament. Defend. And then do a good pommel strike, I guess. Taking a little bit of damage here this round, but that's okay. We can afford to because right before the last boss of the chapter, you can rest up, and we can rest up for quite a bit with our Regal Pillow. All right, he's almost dead. No attacks for a turn. Fair enough. Okay, so we'll defend. And we'll defend again. There we go. Just delaying your doom, slaver. And blood for blood. There it is, boys and girls. Heal 6. Get ourselves another potion. And we can get another blood for blood, actually, if we wanted to. Iron Wave is really good, too, though. It's an attack, but you also get some block from it. I like that. Let's go with Iron Wave. Alright, let's go with the rest site. And we can lift and increase our strength. Boom. +1 strength. I like it. So we'll go like that. We'll bounce up. Hey, another merchant. Okay. Do we have any good cards out here that we want to buy? Clash is okay. Again, a bunch of relics we can't pick up. We can do a card removal if we want to keep our hand nice and small. Otherwise, Infernal Blade. What would I get rid of? Probably get rid of just a regular block. So you can see that defend, you just get 5 block, whereas Iron Wave costs the same amount, you get the same amount of block, and you get 5 damage on top of it. So just a strictly better card overall. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get rid of a defend. Again, so we can cycle through our deck a little bit faster, have a better chance of... Now this is kind of a waste. But, do you have anything for 16 gold? No. No, you do not. Another Iron Wave would have been okay. Uppercut's not bad. Alright. Oh well. We'll go to the mystery box. Ah, okay. Here we go. So we got a little... Alright, so you enter the corridor of hypnotizing colored mushrooms. Due to lack of specialization in mycology, you are unable to identify the specimens you want to escape but feel oddly compelled to eat a mushroom. Stomp, anger the mushrooms, or eat, become cursed, parasite. You know, this isn't too bad, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. So, if transformed or removed, you lose 3 max HP. You give in to your unnatural desire to eat. As you consume mushroom after mushroom, you feel yourself entering a daze and pass out. As you awake, you feel very odd. You heal 25% of your HP, but you also get infected. So, you can see that there's been another card added to our deck. Unplayable curse. If transformed or removed from your deck, lose 3 max HP. That's not too bad. What this frees me up to do, though, is now at our final thing here, we can go ahead and lift one more time. Because we're full at HP. We've got 2 extra strength here now, going up against the final boss. And we've also got strength potion and 2 block potions as needed. This is definitely an armaments. We want to do that. And then let's go for Iron Wave and Strike. And let's go ahead and... yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use strength. So we got +2 strength here from this as well. I should have used that before, but okay. So the thing with this boss, split when its HP is at 50% or lower. We'll split into 2 smaller slimes with the slime boss's current HP. So I want to get him to 71 hit points, if possible, and then burst him down as low as I can for when he splits. Is the basic gist of it. Alright, let's go ahead and Pommel Strike, get ourselves some more options. Okay, Bash is pretty good, since he's not attacking me this turn. So you saw there, Parasite, it doesn't do anything, it just takes up a draw, which is not the best, but in the end, it could be a much worse situation. Okay, let's go ahead and do double defend, use one of my block potions, and deal some damage to him. So it puts him at 80. Okay, so that wasn't fun, but the other trick is that after defeating a boss, you get healed to full HP once you get into the next stage. So let's go ahead. Oh man, these all do 10, 13. Alright, well I guess we're just we're gonna take him down this time. Boom. And a boom. So 47, that's not too bad. So he's gonna be splitting this turn. So you're gonna have 2 slimes that split at 47, and these guys also have split. Alright, let's go ahead and do armaments, and the rest of this really doesn't matter, actually, because neither of them are attacking me, but we may as well just use Flame Barrier, I guess. So, weakened and frail. So, deal 25% less damage and gain 25% less armor. Block. Whatever. So let's go ahead and... that's a lot of damage coming in. Okay. This looks pretty good. That'll put me at 20. I've got 32 coming in. Yeah, sure. So we'll tank all this damage this turn. They'll take 6 damage each. Alright, wound. A couple more statuses. Taking up my bar. Let's do another armaments. Let's do a pommel strike. And then we will do a regular strike to split this guy. So now I've got 2 smaller slimes with 22 hit points each. Alright, he's attacking. Okay. Couple defends, and let's go ahead and start taking down these little slimes here. Four damage, that's not terrible. We should be just fine. Alright, let's do 15 plus... ah, here we go. 15 plus... I guess it doesn't matter. There we go. One little slime down. Some armor. Let's take him out. And now we just have this one big slime to worry about. Good stuff. That's not great. These status cards are getting a little annoying here. You can see we've got quite a few of them, but I think that next turn we should be able to get him to split. 2 more wounds. Okay. There's a big bash, and then boom! Actually, we didn't even have to split him. We had enough burst damage there to kill him outright. So we get 95 gold, and we get a nice... Alright. Exhaust 1 card. If the chosen card was a status or curse, deal 10 damage to all enemies for Immolate. Brutality at the start of your turn, lose 1 hit point, draw 1 card. Choose an exhausted card and put it in your hand. Exhaust. Do we have any exhaust cards? I don't think we do. So no exhaust cards, so Exhume is kind of not good. I don't really like Brutality. So we've got a curse here. Do we just want to skip it? Yeah, we'll take it for now. Alright, and we got a boss chest. What do we got? Alright, Runic Dome. Gain energy at the start of your turn. Can no longer see enemy intents. Gain energy at the start of your turn whenever you open a non-boss chest. Obtain a curse. Or choose 5 cards to add to your deck. I like this, actually. I know it sounds kind of weird. Adding cards to your deck can be good, but I can do that after every regular enemy battle. Curse Key, however, gives me another energy, so I've got more energy to play with each turn. And as a general rule, I try and avoid chests unless I'm really, really strong. So, anyways, that's the end of Act 1. When we come back, we'll take a look here at Act 2 and start going through to the next level of bosses. So, thanks for tuning in for Slay the Spire here on additional Pylons Games. Be sure to hit like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you have anything to say. I'm sure there was a misplay or 2 in there, but I had fun, and hopefully you guys did too. So, thanks again, and we'll see you again soon here on AP Games.